The Bravo reality series Below Deck Mediterranean first aired in May 2016 and is the first spin-off in the Below Deck franchise. To date, the show has aired 10 seasons with more to come, following the lives of crew members who live and work on an extravagant superyacht during charter season. The series boasts millions of viewers and plenty of unforgettable moments. Some of the yachts to have featured in the show include the Ionian Princess, Sirocco, Lady Michelle and The Wellington. Kyle Vajoan, affectionately nicknamed Kyle the Bold after his Instagram handle, is described by many as the life of the party who lights up any room he enters. Thanks to his sassy attitude and comedic timing, Kyle has certainly made himself a fan favorite with his TV appearances and cocky one-liners. The TV star was born in South Africa, but currently lives in New York. With ample experience on private and charter vessels and sailing boats, Kyle is a force to be reckoned with in the workplace, and he has a promising career. In fact, his first position in the yachting industry saw him work as the chief steward role on a 42-meter yacht, meaning that he was practically thrown into the deep end despite being a newbie. Ever since, Kyle has remained in his chief steward position, despite working on other yachts. With an affinity for fun, drama, and luxury, Kyle is well equipped when it comes to handling demanding charter guests and equally difficult coworkers. Kyle was part of the Below Deck Med family during Season 7, but an injury cut his season short. As mentioned, the extrovert South African native had already been in the yachting sector for years, prior to joining Captain Sandy Yawn and the rest of the crew. However, this was the first time doing reality TV, and tensions were soon simmering between Kyle, Chef Dave White, and Chief Steward Natasha Webb. Although some of Kyle's on-screen arguments probably included scripted elements, he was soon considered the most entertaining crew member of the season, and fans lamenting his departure when a twisted ankle left him unable to perform basic tasks. When the charter season was complete, Kyle returned for the Season 7 finale, having made a full recovery of his damaged ligaments. Another entertaining storyline of Kyle's was his flirtation with charter guest Frank Fay, with viewers hoping that they'd get together. However, shortly before filming ended in 2021, Kyle met Dr. Zachary Riley, with the duo confirming the relationship in December of the same year. Since then, the couple have spent plenty of quality time together in New York City, including celebrating their engagement in November 2022. Naturally, the Below Deck star shared a touching video with his Instagram followers of the moment in which he proposed to Zachary on South Africa's Table Mountain. The social media sensation has also been hard at work increasing his revenue streams and making a name for himself outside of Below Deck. From collaborations with popular brands to the launching of a Cameo account in which fans can pay for personalized greetings and other content, Kyle has been keeping himself booked and busy since leaving the show. It's important to note that despite being a fan favorite, Kyle was also lambasted for his laziness on Below Deck Med. When Natalia Scudder, the other second steward, distanced herself from Kyle and Natasha because they were leaving her the majority of the workload, they retaliated by calling her a backstabber and a snitch. During the charter season, Natalia did laundry service and cleaned up after the messy late-night crew, whereas Kyle and Natasha were mainstays. Below Deck Med fans blamed Kyle and Natasha's poor performances on distractions caused by their chaotic love lives, namely, Natasha's troubles with her ex-boyfriend and Kyle's fling with Frank. In one memorable episode, Natalia was visibly frustrated to see that Natasha and Kyle had made a mess in the pantry after a late-night shift. When Captain Sandy Yawn found out, she praised Natalia for her work ethic and had a serious discussion with Natasha, telling her to improve her time management skills. Following the warning, Natasha and Kyle stayed in that night to clean the pantry. However, Natalia was angry, as she believed that they didn't want to attend deckhand Mrs. Demper's birthday party. Many Twitter users immediately jumped to Natalia's defense, with one person saying, "Sorry, Natasha, you're wrong. You and Kyle keep leaving Natalia messes to clean up. She isn't coming for your job. She's trying to stop doing everyone else's job too." However, others were on Kyle and Natasha's side and blamed Natalia's poor communication skills for the misunderstandings between the trio. Despite Kyle being considered a breath of fresh air in the program, many viewers were glad to see the end of Below Deck Med Season 7. Z Dempers was the only familiar face that season, with the rest of the crew members not living up to expectations. Natasha's toxic relationship with Chef Dave White and Natalia's brief liaison with Storm Smith weren't enough to keep people hooked on the show either, despite romantic storylines being an integral part of the series. Certainly, there was no shortage of memorable events in Season 7. Crew members were fired, others quit, and there were plenty of interesting and lively charter guests. Kyle and Frank's fling made for some of the best moments in Season 7, but sadly, his childish behavior towards Natalia ultimately turned many fans of the show against him. Nevertheless, viewers also appreciated that there were very few guest complaints. Cliques, rivalries, and drunken fights aboard the yacht abounded, and it would appear that the drama continued off-screen, with Natasha skipping out on the reunion due to the backlash she'd received all season. Season 11 of the show is currently underway as of mid-2023 and is being filmed in the Caribbean with Captain Kerry Figureage. No official release date has been confirmed just yet. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.